Okay, so what I'm getting out of this, the story I'm getting is, so the central issue is your happiness. And look at these happy dancing flowers. So that's the central issue. And what's surrounding it, what we have on each side of we have somebody who's going to come in with lies and deception or BS. But if he was on this side and striking towards your happiness, I'd be more concerned. But he's over here. And then the other nasty little devil is the fox. But the fox is facing outside of the issue. So it's like there's a couple things conspiring to make things difficult. Now the fox, he's got that bag of money, and I think he's all about greed. And he's next to the tower. When the tower in this deck is about bureaucracy, it's about red tape. The red tape, and see this creature at the bottom. This is the gaping maw that you're gonna get swallowed up by if you don't follow the rules. So this is about, the bureaucracy and following the rules. Now, I think you're going to be tempted by, you could be tempted by this demon here with this fox with his bag of money. Maybe he's promising something. And this one here is deception, lies, and here's a mongoose. A mongoose can eat him. Or they're just having a conversation. But, so it's like you can be tempted or be lied to regarding, and it's like this is like something that affects your happiness, and that's what I'm getting here. And in between, you see these two are on each side of this. This is the fox. This is the snake. And between them, and in the middle of them, is the tower, which is about some bureaucratic, it could be anything that you have to, you're dealing with the law and doing things by the law, by the book. And there's the crossroads. So there's a fork in the road, there's a choice to be made. And it doesn't look like going to either of them is the right choice. But going straight to the center here is where your happiness is. So follow what makes you happy, one, and play by the rules. This would be the advice of this tower. You see the creature that could eat you up down at the very bottom right here? You play by the rules of the bureaucracy and you'll be fine. If it's a legal issue, play by the rules. Don't do anything that's stepping outside of the rules. And then we have, up here, we have the stork, which is a new beginning. Some new, beautiful, wonderful thing coming into your life. It can be a baby. It can be anything new and wonderful. And then we have here the gentleman who's, look at him, he's dressed like the handsome prince, holding a wedding goblet, a wedding chalice. So it looks like there's I don't know, but he's right next to the lady. There's two ladies and two men in the deck. And this lady here, she's like the Cinderella, before she's rescued by the prince. And you might be feeling like her in this in this turmoil of red tape and, government type stuff. It could be legal issue. I don't know what it is. And you could be feeling like her, that your only friends are the critters in the forest, the mouse and the birds. But it looks like, because you guys are facing each other right here. I think there's going to be a connection. And whether he's someone that rescues you or he's a romantic interest, I'm not sure. But it's like a man comes in and helps. And then between you and the fox, and there's a mountain, and it's like a block. It's like you can't see past something. And it's between you, or between this woman here, if that's you, and the fox. So you might not see that this devilish person or critter is after money or its own self-interest. So that's what we get there. So it looks like somebody's, it's like the center is happiness, and it'll all work out. It's just like you have to pay attention. There's going to be somebody just like a little nasty, but not really, you know. The only one it's the trickery. It's this one I would be more concerned about, because beware of someone who's looking for their own self-interest to make money, and there's something blocking. Probably you've seen the truth about it. See the mountain with the faces. I'm sure the faces have messages for you. So if you pay attention and listen to your intuition, there's messages. But I'm thinking that you're kind of feeling a little bit helpless and abandoned in this situation. But there's someone who comes bearing gifts, bearing something wonderful. I don't see any more love cards in this. Usually we can get another love card. So, but there's another man in the deck, and this one here, he looks more like he's the handsome prince. That he could be a romantic interest. So that's what I get. And there's the fork in the road. So you do need to make a decision about something. And remember, you maybe aren't seeing the whole truth about somebody who's interested in their own personal gain. So that would be, but there's these are two beautiful, wonderful cards about good fortune, happiness. And just think how happy the dancing flowers are with little faces. So this is happiness. There is happiness in this. What is it, Darlene? Hold on a second, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. So I was asking Spirit if I should do clarifiers, and they're saying no. Because it's pretty clear. There's, some bureaucracy and some deception. There's probably a lawyer, another lawyer, and a choice to be made, And just remember, something's blocking you from seeing the truth about somebody who's concerned about greed. Someone whose main concern is greed, but there is help for you, and there is happiness and beautiful stuff too in the midst of this, and that it'll all be fine. It's just you have someone taking care of you. It looks like him. Okay, so we're gonna go to the next part, which is romance reading. Maybe he'll show up there. Yeah. Maybe he'll show up there, right? So I'm going to use the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels. Yeah. And what I'm doing with these is I'm doing 3 cards for your love reading here, and clarifiers on them from 2 different decks. And you whichever part of the love reading you relate to, So you get like 3 readings, and whichever one resonates with you, that's the one that works for you. Here we go. We get soulmate. Oh yes, this is your soulmate. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. And past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay. So some of you are already with your soulmate, or with someone you've known from a past life, and some of you, you have to decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So this is about being clear about what you want. You could write it all down. Ooh, different deck. Okay, so I'm using as clarifier the vice versa tarot. I don't know if you've seen this yet, but they're kind of a trip. They have, messages on both sides. So what I do with these is I shuffle them and then I close my eyes and pick the cards. So I can't see what I'm choosing. How's that? But they're a trip. They're a trip. They are a trip. They're fun. This is about fun, right? It's got to be about fun, or why do it? Just one. My eyes are closed. 3. Okay, here we go. Oh, no. Okay. Interesting. So with the soulmate, this is a card I pulled out. The 8 of Wands. It's about, did I show you the soulmate card? Yes. The 8 of Wands. So there's a message coming. Yes, this is your soulmate, so you're with the right person. And then, make that list, do what you need to do your prayers and affirmations. And if this is the strength card. Look at her. Hey, say ah. Isn't that funny? And this is like when you're not being strong. It's like you're in fear. It's like you're being driven by a demon. Isn't that terrible? But that's not your case. This is your case right here. You're in control. You're not afraid. And you're being strong and waiting for your... Now, this past life relationship here, you have known each other before. Okay, the clarifier on that is the dark side of the moon, for sure. And the other side of the moon, yeah, see, it's friendly, dogs, guidance, a clear path, lots of water. We have this dark-looking creature. Holy cow. So the thing about the moon is, see, this is the dark back side of the temple of the high priestess. So this is the fear that's on the back side of it. So we're going to do some more. I'm going to do some more clarifiers. I'm going to try this deck again. I think we need it. This one here is... I don't feel like we're getting enough information. So let's just try another one more with this. I would just close my eyes. Okay, so I'm supposed to cut the deck. Okay, here we go. Alright. Alright. So we have the King of Swords. Is that the King? Yes, the King of Swords. So there's going to be a message regarding truth. That's what I'm getting. The soulmate one, if you got, it's a message regarding truth, and it just looks wonderful. Here, okay, what's keeping your soulmate from arriving here on the he's coming very soon is we have to let go of stuff in the past. Okay, so here's the bridge. You got to cross the bridge, leave all the cups behind. Here's 2 full cups. Cross the bridge, go to the other side, and what do we find on the other side? Ooh, looking the other way and look at the red rose. So need to turn away. See, on this side he turned away from the, well, this looks like the cups are empty in front of him. So basically you got to let that Let something go from the past. Now here we have the Queen of Cups. And what side we got was her back. Now what the hell's that all about? Because this crane here, cranes are lucky or good, or so I don't think there's anything dark in that. But we have what the hell am I supposed to do with her? Damn. Okay, I need another clarifier that's going to make a little sense here. Let's get the Morgan Greer. Get a little more clarity on this. The Queen of Cups here, she just looks like, you know, we got the back side of her. So, you know what I'm thinking is see the back side is it's like all those crustaceans there. It's like you need to come to this side, feel the love. I don't know who the cuckoo bird here is, unless this is fear. Oh, yeah. Okay, you meet this person from a past life relationship, and you're like afraid. Okay, that's what this is about. And if you come from love, you won't be afraid. Okay, so you can encounter someone from a past life that maybe there's something scary. Something. Okay, so I'm hearing we don't need more clarifiers on this, except for I've been doing this one here, the Mother Peace Tarot, as like an outcome, or oh, well, I know that's too many cards. No, it's two. It's three. Oh, let's turn them over. See what we get. I don't think I'm putting it back. It's just like they don't apply to that at all. So we'll do one clarifier. This is like outcome. So with Little Miss Darkness here, if you're feeling like that, if you're feeling like this, try to come from this, a loving place. Sit on your giant emerald in the sea. See, she's surrounded by emotion, but she's centered by that beautiful emerald, or she's sitting on. Looks like a big emerald. Okay. So this is just like outcome. Okay, here we go. Here's one for this one. Okay, so this is the Death card, and it's like a new beginning. So the soulmate, it's a whole new life. There's going to be there's two cards about messages that are truth. There's a message that's truth, and there's going to be a whole new beginning. And then the very soon your love is coming. You got to be strong and let go of the past pain. And here's a way to do it. The 5 of discs is like, do something. See, this is like the woman who goes in the kitchen and bakes for the family so she can forget about what's bothering her. Or it's like doing something loving or giving for someone else makes you forget about your problems coming from that place. So that's what I'm getting from that. So put the stuff behind, be strong, and do something loving for someone else. And nothing bad ever comes of that. It's always good. And the clarifier for the past life relationship, like if this person is bringing up, feelings of like this, you might, want to, like, I don't know if other people do what I do, which is go and check tune into my past life. What I do is I ask God, who is this person and what is it I'm supposed to learn from them? When I meet someone and it's like a relationship that's kind of intense, all of a sudden, instantly. Here's this Seven of Cups. And this is like that card with too many choices. So it's like, oh, I'm not sure what their message in this deck is with that. All the stuff is pouring out of her head. Okay. Yeah, just don't let your mind go all over the place. Oh, shoot. Holy cow. Let me see if I can do one more clarifier on that one. Okay, this is the Daughter of Swords, and she's looking like she's slaying the bad dreams and tornadoes. See, there's like tornado, and then here's some mythical creature flying by, and she's ready to slice him in half. And there's like what, some goats and pigs down on the bottom. I don't know. It's like slay the mental dragons. That's what I'm getting out of this. Slay the mental dragons. Don't let your mind, run amok. Slay the mental dragons. And, coming from this place is definitely a mental dragon. Coming from this place is so much better. I hope that was helpful, Cancer. It all sounded very good. So this is Kathy from Tarot Me a Story. I hope this was helpful. And